From the 4th of October, we will be re-entering the church for worship together. However, there will be a few changes that we need to put in place, which we'd like to show you. When you enter on Sunday, you'll enter through the door you would normally enter in through, and you would be asked for some details for the track and trace system. You'll also be asked to wear a mask and sanitise your hands, and your temperature will be taken. If you do have a high temperature, you will unfortunately be asked to leave. When you come into the hall, you'll notice lots of changes. We've got a one-way system in operation, and lots of pews are out of action. They will be marked off with yellow or silver tape. When you come in, you will be shown to your seats, and you will be taken down this first aisle here. You'll be taken all the way down, and we will be filling from the front. So some pews will have one person in it, sitting in the middle of the pew. There will be nobody in the pew behind them, and then in the pew behind that, we'll have people sitting in either end. Now you can sit together if you're from the same household. If you're from separate households, you will need to sit individually. If you're sitting in the pulpit pews, then you will always enter down this pulpit aisle. But if you have to leave at any time, during or after the service, you will exit via the middle aisle. Similarly, if you're sitting in the piano pews, then you will always still come down the pulpit aisle. But to get to your seats, you will come up the middle aisle, and to exit the hall, you will exit via the piano aisle. If you have to leave to use the toilets at any time, then you must exit through the door marked exit only, which is the opposite side to the entrance. If you are using the toilet facilities, then it is only one person in the male or female toilet at any one time. Once you have finished using the facilities, you can't go back the way. You must follow our one-way system that's in place. So if you come with me, we'll go down this corridor, back into the creche. The hall is still off limits, so we can't go downstairs. So is the session room and any of the other rooms. It's only the toilet facilities in the sanctuary that is in use at the moment. Once you come through, you'll notice that the corridor is blocked off, and it's only the access to get through back through to the door. Once we go through, you must follow the one-way system as you did to come into the church to find your way into your seat. When we come back, the services will last no more than 30 minutes, and unfortunately we're still not allowed to sing during the services. There will be hymns played throughout the service, and there will be music before and after, but unfortunately we are still not allowed to sing. Throughout the service, there should only ever be 3 people on this sanctuary. There should be the minister, the reader, and the organist. The minister will conduct his service from the communion table, and the reader will read from the lectern, just as normal. The only 2 people who will be allowed to take their masks off at any time is the reader and the minister, who will be speaking into the microphones. When the service ends, we'll ask you to remain in your seats. The reason for this is we don't want people congregating at any doors. There is an entryway and an exit throughout the hall. However, you will be escorted out row by row, and we'll start at the back and work our way forwards. Throughout the service, there won't be any offering taken due to the passing of plates, but there will be plates at the door as you exit at the end of the service. When you leave the hall, we will ask you to leave through this door rather than the normal door that we would leave through. When you do leave, we would ask you to use the hand gel and move to your car as quickly as possible, so to avoid congregating outside so we can all maintain a social distance. So a few key points to remember. Number 1, always wear your face mask when you're in the building. Number 2, make sure you're following the one-way system that is in place. Number 3, there will be stewards there to show you into the building and out of the building, so please follow their instructions. Number 4, there'll be no singing throughout the service, so please don't sing. Number 5, if you haven't let us know already, please let us know that you're intending on coming back so that we know for numbers. Unfortunately, we can only fit 36 people in the hall, so we need to know ahead of time who is intending on coming so that we don't have to turn anybody away at the door. So please let us know if you haven't already. In addition to that, we will also be live streaming the Sunday morning services, and they will go up at 11:30 just as the service is ongoing. And we will also continue to do the reflections that we have been doing for the past 19 weeks, and they will go up in the evening now instead of in the morning. So I hope you can join us on Sunday, the 4th, and stay safe.